right on the jam line. It smells like intimidation to me.
Or something else, I don't know.
It smells like
It's
something.
floral for sure. Taking the star first for Oakland, that's 4x8, Bricktator.
And on the line for your Wrecking Bells, number 26, Chantilly Mays.
Both integral parts of our all-star team. I'm excited for this first jam. And that's the first whistle. Both jammers really fighting hard to get through the pack. And it looks like Mace is your lead jammer. Good call off, good call off.
Both jammers picking up 0 points on that quick jam. 0-0 game, guys. Let's just Rich to start this one off.
Number 10, Huxton, jamming for Oakland.
And on the line for the Wrecking Bells, 0-0-0, Demand a Riot.
Oh, Huxton is sneaking on the outside for your lead jammer. Huck gets through that wall of yellow. Looks like a 4-0 jam. I really like this Brick Mace lineup. Let's do this all night, guys. Once again, number 4x8 Bricktator jamming for Oakland.
And number 26, Chantilly Mace for Richmond.
Baron von Punchhausen with a nice hook on Brick. And it looks like Mace is your lead jammer again.
Mace picks up 3 points before calling that jam off. Scores at step 4 for Oakland Outlaws, 3 for your Richmond Wrecking Bells. Got Scrappy on the line for your Bells.
And number 10, Huxton for Oakland. I have to say, both teams are playing some incredible defense tonight.
And Scrappy's heading off the track with a back block. Should be spending 30 seconds on there. We have a power jam for Oakland.
AJ is just making Huck work. Razor Girl is going to be sent to the box on a counter. And Huck makes it through the pack. Always smiling, that Huxton. I love it. Okay.
And Scrappy's back on the track, bringing both jammers on. Power jam over.
Huck's going to take her 5 points and call it.
And Oakland's going to take a timeout.
This timeout is officially brought to you by all of our delicious food vendors. If you haven't already, you really should plan on checking out some of our vendors outside, like Fist of Flour Pizza, Donna's Tamales, Fat Salad and Wraps, that's fat with a PH, and a personal favorite, Dora's Donuts.
So far, this game is pretty evenly matched. Each side has 2 lead jammers. Thank you, Huxton and Chantilly Mace, for keeping it interesting. That's number 42, Bun Bun, taking the jammer hat for Oakland.
And Eva Menace on the line for Richmond.
Both blocker jammers really approaching the pack with a lot of speed and power.
And Eva is out as your lead jammer.
And Bun Bun's gonna go to the box on a track cut.
Richmond on the power jam. Eva trying to make her way through Castro, and she does, picking up 4 points. Oakland losing another blocker to the box on a track cut. Richmond calls it, picks up 5 more points.
That brings the score to 9 for Oakland and 13 for Richmond.
And Amanda Wright on the line for Richmond. Oakland still fielding a jammer in the box. Strategic move on Richmond's part, calling that last jam off with a few seconds left, giving themselves an opportunity to try to get lead.
Looks like number 42, Bun Bun, is out of the box and into the pack. And she is your lead jammer. Amanda struggling with Oakland a little bit.
Button calls out before Demanda gets to the back of the pack, picking up 3 points. Score sitting at 13 for Richmond, 12 for your Outlaws.
Close game so far. I see we have Mace and Brick on the line again. Keep matching up against each other. That doesn't seem like a coincidence.
No, it doesn't. Excellent observation, Gretchen.
Both very strong jammers, a very similar style of jamming, work well with each other on the All-Star team, and really challenge each other when they are playing against each other. It's great to see them out there. Mace is your lead jammer.
And Brooke pushes through the pack.
Mace picks up 4 more points before calling off that jam.
It is just a hit it and quit it kind of night. I like it. Also, fun fact, Chantilly Mace, one of the captains of the All-Star team, has been lead jammer every single time she's been out there tonight.
She is, in fact, 3 for 3. She's rocking it.
Killing it.
On the line for Richmond, number 5, that's Scrappy.
And number 42, Bun Bun. And Bun Bun is, in fact, your lead jammer. Murdering, really giving Scrappy the business in the back there.
Both teams are playing excellent defense tonight. You see some great walls and some really great re-engagement. People just moving their way back up after the jammer gets by them, chasing up through the pack and doing damage again.
Bun Bun's 5 points are going to bring the score to a tie of 17-17.
And with that tie game, we all know what to do.
Drink, 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 drink. Number 10, Huxton, taking the star for Oakland. And number 000, Demand a Riot for Richmond.
That last jam was so physical, I actually saw Scrappy come off the track with pieces of what appeared to be uniform. So just to let you know how tough of a game this has been so far.
Huxton is your lead jammer with Demand a Right behind her.
And we have Fatal going the box on a clockwise.
Two points for Oakland, 4 for Richmond on that. These jammers came in neck and neck.
You'll notice there's a lead change on the board. Also time to drink. Chantilly Mace 26 against Spectator 4x8.
Richmond once again setting up a really tight wall in the back. Mace
And-
gets out first.
And Mace is 4 for 4 as your lead jammer.
She's having a really great game. 5 points. You'll notice sometimes jammers get 4 points for passing a whole pack and sometimes 5. That 5th point is the other jammer.
Grand slam.
I don't know.
And Oakland is back at full strength. See some spin moves there. Both jammers picking up 3 points each on that last jam. That was some fancy skating.
The last minute jammer change there.
It's number 10, Huxton for Oakland. And 000, Demand a Riot for Richmond. Huck is your lead jammer.
And Razor Girls heading to the box on a back block violation. She'll be serving 30 seconds thinking about that.
And it looks like Demanda's out as well, chasing Huck down before she calls it.
That's 2 for Oakland.
Seems like this is a very low penalty game comparatively.
You know, I noticed that too. Huh, interesting. That's number 13, taking the star for the first time, Pangalora for Oakland.
And she'll be jamming against number 2020, Eva Menace.
These jammers have very different jamming styles. Payne is a wait and see, wake her way through, and Eva Menace is just gonna charge through to be your lead jammer.
She did. She just went right through Sherlock. She's your lead jammer.
On Richmond there, we have 3 all-stars just doing an amazing job giving it to Payne in the back there. We have Liza Machete, Baron Punchhausen, and Amanda Jamet Inyo just being really terrifying.
Yeah, not a pack I'd want to deal with, really.
Never.
Eva picking up another 5 points on that.
I think maybe Eva's middle name is Grand Slam. She likes to get 5.
We have Baron drawing Payne back. And Eva getting out in the front once again.
Richmond really taking this opportunity to pull away with a lead right now.
And Eva Eva picks up 4 more points. Apparently that last jam was sponsored by Denny's and the Grand Slam breakfast.
I like the way you work it, Eva Menace.
We have the fans going crazy. They're absolutely losing it right now. Richmond Wrecking Bells taking the lead.
Brick Tater, 4x8. Once again, going against number 26, Chantilly Mace. Oh, Mace, once again, your lead jammer.
Brick hot on her heels. That's a 0-0 jam. And it looks like Richmond calling a timeout.
That's an official review.
An official review, excuse me.
If they make the O, that's official review.
Oh, that looks like a triangle. I thought you guys...
It's an O. You should work on your alphabet more. Come on, man. Well, they're officially reviewing stuff. What are we going to talk about, Gretch?
Well, I would like to draw attention to a few more of our vendors tonight. We got some people making some really cool things like Fatal Jewelry with some merchandise and jewelry, as their name might have given away. Vida and Cha-Cha doing some really cool clothing and jewelry I saw over there. Butch Basics, I think you mentioned before, some beautiful leatherwork, apparel, I saw some handbags, etc. Guess who's there? Knock, knock, it's Mary Kay. We've got Mary Kay set up over there tonight.
Know your colors, know your fabrics. That's what I tell all my girls.
It's true, it's true. And if you're looking for a really cool t-shirt, always again, always delights.
Delightful. What about those food trucks outside? Is anyone bringing me a donut or what?
Donuts.
I think the next half, if there's
Yeah,
a lead
Rex
change
would like a
or
donut
0-0,
too. If we could get a half dozen over here, that'd be great. All right, it looks like we're ready to play roller
Amanda is out as your lead jammer.
This is some pretty intense derby. That took us almost a minute to establish a lead jammer.
And Amanda is heading to the box with a back block. We will see a power jam for Oakland. See if they can make up some ground in the next 43 seconds of this jam.
Murder in Monroe playing some offense there briefly, and then she's going to let Bun Bun push it.
Bun Bun really relying on some footwork to finally break through that double wall of Baron and Masochist in the front. And she gets through again. Another 5 points for Bun Bun.
Amanda back on the track, but Bun picked up a good 10 points during that power jam.
Bun Bun returning to the box on a cut. We are just playing jammer in and out at the penalty box over there. Nope, that's not what I meant at all.
I want to take a moment to thank all of our wonderful sponsors, all of those food trucks out there. If you guys have not grabbed your food from outside, there's amazing food trucks.
Mace just making lead jammer look easy. Easy. Liza Machete and Amanda Jamininha playing a little offense.
And both teams back at full strength as both jammers fight their way through some very, very strong walls.
Fatal Dreidel with some excellent one-on-one blocking there. No match, however, for number 26. Mace on a 6-star streak of lead jammer. Amazing, every time.
With 10 minutes left to go, a little over 10 minutes left to go in this half, we have a score of 72 for your Wrecking Bells, 36 for your Outlaws.
That's Spectator 4x8 wearing the star for Oakland, and 2020 Eva Menace for Richmond. I think she heard you, fans. That little rally cry got Brictator her first lead jam of the night. Smart move. She's going to hit it and quit it for 4 points.
Shannon Dorado and Sheer Lux did a really nice job, though, holding up that Richmond jammer and, yeah, giving their jammer a little time to make it happen.
Number 10, Huxin for Oakland.
And we have 0-0-0 Demand a Riot on the line for Richmond.
Liza Machete with a nice hook on Huck.
And we have Liza heading off the track with a forearm penalty.
Wow, that's great footwork by Huck. I just saw her take a hit, do a little spin, and keep going on her way.
Fortunately, Huck is being sent to the box with a track cut violation. This is a power jam for Richmond.
Both of these teams playing some hard-hitting, fast defense tonight.
That defense was so strong, we just had a lead jammer. Demanda just got declared lead jammer.
Nice little bit of O coming from Skatelyn there.
von Punchhausen dropping back and drawing the trot cut on Huck. Huck will be spending 30 seconds in the box. This is a power jam for your Richmond Wrecking Bells. We here at the announcers table cares a lot about stats and what's going on. And Moxie just shared with us that Amanda on that last jam actually broke Huck's lead jammer streak. She was on a 4-0 run, and that streak came to an end. Like all good things, like that Starbucks pay it forward, all good things must come to an end. Oakland has taken a timeout, and we want to thank some of our vendors during this timeout.
Absolutely. Some of our vendors, including Plastic Fantastic, really cool merchandise and jewelry over yonder. I want to thank Photography by D-Zine. You'll also notice Blood and Thunder over there. You get your picture taken after the game with some of your favorite skaters. Definitely something to check out. And I don't know about you folks, but I could really go for a little coffee right now. Like maybe something delicious from Sweet and Mellow. Great food. Looks like we got everyone lining up again, though.
Absolutely. That 1 minute timeout is over. Oakland has one timeout remaining. And on the line for Richmond, number 5, Scrappy.
4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet with her get back stare. Like a sea.
And Fatal is heading to the box on a low block.
But you were with another man, yeah.
Huxton out of the back.
No, we ain't got
Out of the box.
much to say before I let you get away.
Scrappy sneaking through on the inside for 5. Grand slam.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
Five more for Scrappy.
Huck is your lead jammer. Gonna call it real quick.
Because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money with the face like that.
It's our favorite matchup of the night. Number 4x8 Bricktator taking on 26 Chantilly Mace.
Long brown hair. She's so sweet with her. Yeah, black stare. Well, I can see you were with me, but you were with another.
And Mace is your lead jammer.
Bricktator hot on her heels.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
Both jammers picking up 0 points on that jam. 0 point jam, guys.
0-0 jam.
Drink, drink, drink.
Or eat donuts. Donuts are good too for 0-0 jam.
What would you like to drink, you ask? Maybe an Anchor beer or a Barefoot wine. That's always my choice.
Number 13 Pangalora taking the jammer star for Oakland.
For the first time on the line tonight, I believe. And Eva Menace is your lead jammer.
Pain Galore is meeting a mean wall in the back there. I see T-Rex making some fantastic moves, along with some help from AJ, Razor Girl, and Skatelyn.
I would not want to be Pain at this moment. She is hitting up some of our all-stars who are just showing her just why they wear those gold helmets.
Looks like we have an Oakland player going to the box. Murder and Monroe making her way there. Let's see.
Huxton wearing the star for Oakland.
Jamming against 000, Demand a Riot.
Oh, chocolate girl, wow, you're looking like something I want. I find it out I'm your Asian friend. Well, she can come if she wants.
And Huxton is your lead jammer for Oakland.
Girls are trying to hide who they are with makeup. You know, it's a girl.
Demanda's stuck in the back.
That's I really want to
Looks like she's meeting up with Barry, Dorado, and Cass Warfare. Doing a great job.
It is intense out there.
I want to squeeze you the way until you bleed.
Oakland picking up 5 points before they call that, bringing the score to 45 for your Oakland Outlaws, 99 for your Wrecking Bells. Just under 4 minutes left in this half.
Girl with your glasses and all your books.
And we've got 42, Bun Bun, taking the star for Oakland.
Gives me all those
And Scrappy on the line for Richmond.
Wind you up and make you crawl to me. Tie you up until you call to me. Wind you up.
Bun Bun with her first lead jam of the evening. Nice work, Bun Bun. Never mind, her third lead jam of the evening.
We have Sheer Lux leading the track on a low block. She'll be spending 30 seconds in the penalty box. And
Little-
Bud gets sent to the box.
Little sass on the track.
Liza wishing her well on her journey.
She's so nice, that one.
Scrappy hits the pack hard, but then gets knocked to the inside. We've got Hammer and Murdering in the back there, meeting up with Fatal. Packs all together until Oakland's out in front. Richmond rushes to reform.
We call that a drop. We also call that 5 points. But when blockers hit the jammer to the inside or outside and then skate backwards, she has to re-enter behind them.
It's like Bud took those 30 seconds to kind of regroup, think about some strategy, come out, put up 10 quick points.
Sign me up and make me call to you. Wind you
There is no lead jammer. That means this jam is going for the full 2 minutes.
That's my favorite kind of jam.
Let's count how many people hit the floor in this intense, hard-hitting jam.
Everyone worked for it on that one. Yeah, definitely good skating, guys. Want to thank briefly a couple of our sponsors. Once again, these ladies out here tonight need the gear to keep them safe. Wicked Skatewear, an apparel and uniform company, helps gear us up. I hear whistles.
Oakland is taking advantage of their official review.
And this is a good time to do it. They do have one in the half, just under a minute left. Make sure everything's set up, all the points are right, any questions they may have about any calls, just go ahead and get that verified and ready to go.
Looks like we have less than a minute left in this half. So while you're thinking of what beverage or food you might get at halftime, I want you to think just a little further down the road and plan on joining us for the after party. Lost and Found Beer Garden. They got cornhole in the back. Do you know what that is? Well, it's a game with a board and some bags.
Yeah, remember when I beat you last time?
You beat me at cornhole?
Yeah.
That was between us. So this may not be an official review, although the officials are reviewing.
You only get one official review per half, so Oakland will actually be using a timeout, I believe. Thank you, Rex Blogger.
See Oakland taking this time to have a little meeting, maybe try to ground themselves and come up with a game plan here. Definitely got some points to chip away at to bring themselves back.
It's really only a 50-point difference at this.
That's a couple of power jams.
You know, it's doable.
It is.
And we saw Bun in that last, I believe, last jam she was in, come back from a power jam situation, score 10 quick points, get herself right back on track. So
Just need
definitely
to do that 5 times. 5 times and they're golden.
easy. On the line for Richmond, Chantilly Mays.
And number 4 by 8, Brick Tater. You might recognize her as whooped it as 2013 Rookie of the Year. No big deal.
I have her trading card. I'm just kidding, I don't. But if she had one on the Etsy shop, you can get one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, for the first time tonight. The first time that Mace is not lead. Brick's second lead jammer.
Brick just broke Mace's 7-jam lead streak. And Mace is heading off the track with a track cut violation. This is a power jam for Oakland, exactly what Oakland needs. Get themselves amped up going into the second half. And if any jammer can maximize on that power jam, it is going to be Brick.
That's Brick for 5 points.
Help him out, fans. Let her hear it.
What was I saying before? Just a couple power jams, right?
Just a couple power jams.
Anybody's game.
Brick is a machine.
Looks like Mace's, though, in hitting that pack hard.
Brick Tater is going to call that jam from the floor.
Absolutely. Brick lifts over, sees Mace approaching the back of the pack, doesn't want her to score any more points, goes ahead and calls it off. We are in halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm guessing number 26, Chantilly Mace. That's my guess.
That's a pretty good guess.
And number 4 by 8, Brick Tater. Brick
Bingo.
Tater just sticking right behind her. Powering through for lead jammer, number 4 by 8, Brick Tater. You know what? She's gonna call it right after her spin move, because that's how Brick does it. It's a little spin and call it.
It's a 2-0 jam in Oakland's favor.
We've got Demand a Riot lining up for Richmond.
And that tucks in for Oakland.
And Demanda is your lead jammer.
Huck is out as well, hot on her heels. Demanda sneaks into the pack, grabs 2 points, and calls it before Huck can make it around.
Scrappy jamming for Richmond. And we've got Fun on the line for Oakland.
have a pile up. And it looks like Fatal Dreidel drawing Scrappy way back.
Bun's going to the box on a forearm. That's number 5 for the night.
Lead jammer to Scrappy. Scrappy gets a little makes a beautiful pass for 5 points on Richmond's Power Jam.
Hey yo, sweetie, you looking kinda pretty. What's a girl like you doing in this rough city?
And for those wondering, Jonathan Lee had signaled lead there for a second. Right before Bun was about to be declared lead, there was that forearm penalty. Richmond will start with a Power Jam, number 2020, Eva Menace, on the line for your Wrecking Bells.
Yep, and it looks like that gives Richmond just a few moments to try to capture that lead jammer before they have to deal with the opposing jammer who's coming back on the track.
Absolutely. Penalties are 30 seconds. We do instruct skaters to stand at 20 seconds. So when you see a skater standing in the box, it does mean they have less than 10 seconds remaining. Derby spectating 201. Even with that few second advantage, Bun was able to make her way through. She is your lead jammer.
I got a question to ask you, truth. Are you a chef? 'Cause you keep feeding me soup.
You know what they say about those
Bun earning herself 2 points before she calls it off.
2 points chipping away.
when I blow up, don't try to kick it to me later.
All them girls must got you.
Chipping away. Well, we have those 2 familiar faces on the jam line.
What your man got to do with me?
Chantilly Mace.
If they were a celebrity couple, do you think they'd be Mace Tater? Or would they be Chantilly Brick? Mace Tater.
At the end of that last jam, we had Murdered Moreau go out with a clockwise penalty, giving an advantage to Richmond.
Looks like Mace is playing a little defense as she works her way up through that Oakland wall.
And Richmond is doing their darndest to try to bring Brick to those lines, but just not really able to do it.
Well, look, I treat you good.
My man treats me better.
Talk sweet on the phone.
My man writes love letters.
I'll tell you that I want you and tell you that I care.
My man says the same except he's sincere.
Well, I'm clean cut and dapper, that's what I'm about.
Ace is calling it.
Tilly is one of our smartest jammers in the league. She always looks to her box, looks at the board. She checks things out before she calls it off.
You know you offer respect me.
There's a lot of girls out there who won't say no.
You offer
I think a lot of the jammers we're seeing tonight are really excellent at hanging those lines, basically taking 6 inches of track on the outside or the inside and just getting through it. It's really amazing when you put on skates and try to do it. Not as easy as they make it look, for sure.
Absolutely. A lot of teams try to play it safe and just go straight up the middle. And a lot of risk involved in taking those outside lines and a lot of skill.
Yep. Speaking of which, Hucks in. Lead jammer, squeaking through on the inside. That was gorgeous.
That
Man.
Dorado murdering duo for Oakland. Really making Devanda work those lines. Hop, skip, and a jump, and another 5 points for Huxton. Four more points for Oakland as Amanda Ride also exits the pack.
Huck's going to go ahead and call that before Demanda could get into scoring position. And with that jam, Oakland cut the lead down. Richmond 122, Oakland 95, 27-point game. I think the comeback begins.
Let's go who? Oh, let's go Oakland. That's what I'm hearing.
Ooh, number 777, Jane Hammer taking the star for the first time tonight. spot. She'll get your lead jammer.
And Scrappy breaks on through. Hammer's still fighting to get those 4 points that she so deserves. Both jammers in the pack now on their first pass.
Both jammers are on their scoring pass, and it looks like Scrappy's going to take 4. And Hammer's going to take 4. We'll take a 4-4 jam. Hey, May Stater, how's it going, dude? It is both their 11th jams.
I see some gorgeous signs. Does that say Imelda?
Baron von Punchhausen, you are on fire tonight, girl.
There are some players on the ground out in front. Looks like we have Murder and Monroe going to the box for their sins.
And Murder actually got called in a low block. And she'll be joined by Brick in a track cut violation. Power jam for Richmond. And the crowd in the stands goes wild for that.
Mace hits the wall, that is Murder in Monroe, and decides to call that jam off.
Quick question, do we have any Richmond fans in the crowd tonight?
What? We can't hear you. What?
Good to know, good to know. Anyone rooting for Oakland?
Time to pull out those Oakland rally scarves. Wave them around.
Looks like it's hammer time and time for Eva Menace to get your lead jammer.
Eva coming through quick on the inside and calling it off after grabbing those 4 points.
Once again, the underground is in the house. I'd like to send a shout out to the whole world. Keep on doing the Humpty dance.
This is a sold out crowd tonight, so if you got yourself a spot here, yeah, make some noise for the people standing outside to hear.
Number 10, Huxton for Oakland. And number 000, Amanda Riot. Track cut sending Hux to the box. And Payne Galora sending Amanda out. Whoa, she's got the lead jammer.
Yep. For information, I think what happened on that track cut with Huck is I saw a body part touch down on the inside of the track. So even though your skates may not actually hit the out of bounds area, if the rest of your body parts do, you're considered in a cutting position. Amanda makes it through in another pass, but Oakland's got their jammer back in it.
Oh, sweet spin move by Amanda Riot. She's going to grab 5 points and call it off.
And Richmond taking their biggest lead of the night, sitting at 160 to the Outlaws 99. 61-point game. We saw Oakland come back from a 50-point, bring it close. This is definitely a team that can do that. Plenty of time left on the clock, 17 minutes and 20 seconds.
Mace Tater taking the line. Oh, and Rick Tater is going to be your lead jammer. A sweet little apex jump, a call off, and a fist pump. We miss you, Rick. Just stay here. We love you.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Brick picks up 4 on that, bringing the score to 103, 160.
Oh, I hear that Brick has some hockey experience under her belt, and with moves like that, I don't doubt it. She's just a natural on wheels of all kinds.
Absolutely. We talked about her being the DNN Rookie of the Year, just coming out and killing it. Got Scrappy as your lead jammer. Jane Hammer making her way through the pack.
Cat Scrap Fever and Murder in Monroe there holding it down in the front. It looks like Scrappy did pick up 3 points despite it. Don't forget to join us at the after party tonight, guys. Lost and Found Beer Garden.
If Esteemed Bun Bun and Eva Menace were a celebrity couple, they'd be Esteemed Menace. I like it. And it looks like Bun Bun is your lead jammer.
Bun does a really great job always knowing where the other jammer is. You saw her checking back over her shoulder, realizing it was too close, going in and calling that off. 0-0 jam. It's donut time.
However, it looks like the little freight train that is Eva Menace is going right to the box. Oakland's going to start this on a power jam. It's her first penalty of the night, and this game is more than halfway over, so nice work, Menace. Little offense from Murder Monroe is going to give Rick Tater your lead jammer. That yellow wall is just ruthless.
Brick fighting her way through the pack on 1 foot, picks up 5 points on that last pass. And an inside-outside spin move from Eva gets her through. She is out on her initial.
Yeah, that was really amazing. She hit a wall there on the outside and just took another route, and it opened right up for her. She really booked it to the inside corner there.
Richmond using their team timeout.
Got the score sitting at 163. Wrecking Bells 108 Outlaws. Remember, after the game, 5 minutes after the game, we do have the Blood and Thunder photo booth. Come take a picture with your favorite Wrecking Bell or your favorite Outlaw, or hey,
Or even a baby. Amanda Riot eating a baby's finger.
So scary. And while you're in vendor land, I encourage you to check out the San Francisco Fire Department. I know I'll be checking them out.
Yeah, me too.
Bring one to the after party.
To possibly be recruited, you know.
Want to take a second to thank our bad hands. This track you see laid down in front of you was not done by itself. Our wonderful group of volunteers went ahead and put that down and helped set up. They took your tickets. They did all that great stuff. Thank you to our bad hands and track stars. On the line for Richmond, number 000, Demand a Riot.
And number 10, Hudson. Demand a Sin. Huck's going to use that inside line to launch her into lead jammer status. And Strawberry Kills is going to head to the box for a little bit.
Huxin grabbed another 4 points there, then waited a few seconds until Demando is nearly at the back of the pack to call it. I suspect this because she was trying to buy a little more time for a blocker in the box there. She can contribute to getting her out for the next jam. That's good work jammers can do for their team as well.
Mace Tater on the line. It's only a 41-point difference in this game.
Absolutely. You see Oakland closing that gap. They were down by over 60 points. Now just 41 points. 12 minutes left in the half.
Mace is lead jammer for what, the 9th time, the 10th time? That's number 10.
And Mace picks up 2 points before calling it. Score sitting at 165 for the Bells, 122 for the Outlaws. Scrappy on the line for Richmond.
Jane Hammer taking on Scrappy. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie, Ring Around the Rosie. We all fall down. That's just the kind of defense that's happening.
Oakland with a strong wall in the back. Richmond getting stretched out a little up front. Hammer taking hit after hit.
Little shout out to Jane Hammer. She's our events manager. So these bleachers that you're sitting on, this floor they're skating on, Jane Hammer helped organize all that. Thanks, Hammer Time. We love you, dude.
And she's extremely hard to knock down, I will say that.
That she is.
She hits back.
She works out, dude.
You think
she
you're
lives.
the hitter, but
Yeah.
you get hit instead.
No. Number 42 is Steam Bun Bun.
2020, Eva Menace.
Is it Eva or is it Ava?
I think it's Eva.
Eva. Eva Menace.
I've heard it pronounced all sorts of ways, though. Strong Richmond wall in the back again. Eva Menace is your lead jammer. Bun Bun breaking out, though. Coming around for her first scoring pass. Eva gets dropped on the inside and brought back by Shannon Dorado. 4 points for Bun Bun on that pass. Eva calls it off from the ground.
Screw that.
Want to give a thank you to all the lovely refs and NSOs here tonight. They're making it happen. They put in a lot of time and a lot of brains as well. And yeah, I just want to thank them for making it a safe and reasonable game for everyone.
Just under 10 minutes to go in this game. 170 the bells.
Amanda Wright really working that spin move tonight. I believe that was a double spin.
Uh-oh. I smell some jammer on jammer action.
Is that what that smell is?
It is. That's Demanda. Blocking Hutton for half lap before calling it off.
Excellent strategy to really burn some clock time.
And definite strategy on the part of Richmond running down that time. A little bit more than 8 minutes left. So just going ahead, getting out, running a few seconds off the clock, and then calling it.
We got Mace Tater on the line and only 8 minutes on the clock. Oakland's gonna need your help to rally, guys. Let's make it real loud, huh? Huh? And Brick Tater is your lead jammer. Nice work, fans.
Brick grabbing 2 points and calling it.
2 for black, 0 for yellow. Bringing the score 129 Oakland, 170 Richmond. That's still what, 41 points?
Uh-oh. We've got a shout out to DJ Neal. Yeah, I see you. You're right there.
You're playing the Rattler and we like it.
Yep, playing the Rattler. So we have everyone in their corner right now, taking a little time to figure it out. Figure out how they're gonna make it happen here tonight.
We do have an Oakland official review going on at this moment, talking out calls, lack of calls, just checking in.
How about drinking Jaeger? God damn it, it's awesome. How about hot sluts? Make my dick feel awesome. How about getting wasted as shit every night of your life? I love
Looking over at that penalty board, we see tons of Oakland penalties. Richmond skating fairly clean this game, but definitely affecting a little bit of the points. It's easier to score when there are less folks on the track. Derby 101. So it's true.
While we're sitting in this Oakland timeout, very briefly want to mention Richmond Arts Center, art organization, our featured nonprofit tonight. And let you know you should check them out if you're into all that is artsy.
So Oakland was contesting a no call on a multiplayer on the jammer. The refs discussed it and the call stands. There is no multiplayer assessed on the jammer.
And one fan in the stand completely agrees with that. I can hear him just be like, yeah, no multiplayer. There was no grasping. It's totally an open fist.
I saw her palms. That was real.
We appreciate the dedication. We're going to start this jam with Demanda Riot. We thought it was going to be scrappy, but they wanted to pull a fast one on me. Demanda Riot on the line for Richmond.
And that's number 777, Jane Hammer.
And Jane Hammer is your lead jammer.
through that pack like a ham sandwich through my belly. Called off with 3 points to 3-0 Jam.
Got a 38-point game. Just under 7 minutes to go.
Oakland's chipping away. That's really just a couple of power jams. I think it's anyone's game at this point still tonight. Both teams are obviously working very hard for it.
Mace Tater, I dedicate this song to you guys. Do you want a piece of my heart or what? I love you. They do.
Mace doing a little bit of blocking, helping her defenseman out, containing Brick before making a go of it herself.
And Mace gets sent off the track with a forearm penalty. This is exactly what Oakland needs. They will have a power jam. Let the power of cheer propel her.
We have Liza Machete going to the box. And Brick coming through for 5 points. Chopping at that inside line.
Barron with a powerful hit to the inside. Brick's gonna have to recycle all the way to the back of the pack.
And with just 5 minutes to go, we have a 29-point game, folks. Couple power jams.
Number 42 is Steam Bun Bun, wearing the star for Oakland. And 2020 Eva Menace for Richmond. I believe that's number 6 for Bun Bun.
And with that Blood and Thunder skater meet and greet. Starts 5 minutes after the game, right behind the big bleachers. Come get your photo taken, come get an autograph, congratulate the victors, hug those who maybe came in second tonight.
Definitely put that
Or
picture-
third or fourth. We're all important. If you want to take your picture with team number fun, just look for anybody wearing a She Will Dead uniform. We're the best.
For fun.
So the officials will take a moment to discuss whatever issue has been brought up. The NSOs will take a moment to just double check the score, make sure everything's looking good. Definitely towards the end of the game, we like to get all of that paperwork and stuff caught up and set so that you folks have a chance to congratulate your team.
We have an Oakland and Richmond fan war going on right now. Wow.
Yellow was contesting a uniform violation, the non-call stand.
And
Amanda Riot goes to the box, giving Bricktator the chance to earn lead jammer.
Yep, Murder in Monroe dropping onto Amanda and trying that track cut.
Huge hit and a forearm call for Liza Machete.
And the box is filling up. We have Liza sitting down. It looks like Scaitlin on the way for Richmond. Brick darts and weaves picking up. Looks like 5 more points.
And Brick calls it with 2 seconds left in the game. A timeout called by Oakland. We will have one final jam, ladies and gentlemen. One more jam.
That's the way it's done. If there is not 30 seconds on the clock and a team calls a timeout, it's like magic. You get one more jam.
I don't know, fans. If I was you, I'd get on my feet right about now and make some noise. It's all coming down to
Stand up, fans.
this jam.
24 points separating this team. We've seen it happen. We've seen 20-point jams. We've seen 30-point jams. Ladies and gentlemen, one last jam. Let's hear you cheer for your favorite team.
Oakland or Richmond. Or if you're impartial, you can cheer for both.
Or just cheer for the She Will Dead, whatever you want to do.
Oakland's going to start this with a power jam. That is Brick on the line. Demand of Riot starting in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. One final jam.
And looks like Bricktator is your lead jammer. With one lone Richmond blocker.
It looks like Amanda Riot's back on the track. Brick's fighting her way through on another scoring pass. Saw no pack being called, and it looks like Scaitlin going to the box.
Looks like Oakland's not going down easy. The hook with Demanda to the back of the pack and Bricks to the front for 5 more points.
40 seconds left of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 9-point game. On your feet.
4-point game. 4-point game. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This
Both
is
jammers going to the box.
insane. This is nuts. This is crazy. Okay, let's all settle down. We're
We're as
yelling.
excited as you are.
I see Demanda is not actually going to take a seat. Thereby ensuring that nobody else scores. Unofficial final 178 to 181 in favor of the Wrecking Bells. Once again, that is unofficial as of right now.